Everyone's heard of the Little Mermaid, right? If not, then why are you even watching this video? What? Are you living in North Korea, you poor soul? Oh, come on! It's even one of the classics. Strange person you are. With that said, Disney's rendition of Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale has always seemed to me a little disappointing compared to the other fairy tale-based animated films. Now, viewer, keep in mind that the classical fairy tale has always been one of my favorite tales. So, take this with a little grain of salt. And now, watch me as I make some readjustments. Alright, first off, Ariel appears in the movie as an extremely loud and quirky teen compared to the fairy tale. Note, I know that it's very nitpicky, but she's just very different from Andersen's version. So, when you are dealing with a fairy tale, there is a moral to the story. In The Little Mermaid, the act of sacrifice is the primary motif. Our heroine is faced with the decision of taking her beloved prince's life or accepting death, since in the story, the witch mentions that unless she were to marry the prince, our sweet mermaid would die. Nonetheless, she chooses death and turns into sea foam, and afterwards, daughter of the air. About that sacrifice I've mentioned, in the original story, the mermaid receives a punishment after cutting deal with the witch and losing her voice. While she does get her desired legs, each time she steps on them, it feels like stepping on broken shards of glass. Pride must suffer pain, quoting here from the original. So, to have a better Ariel, or likable Ariel, her sacrifice should be more accentuated. Listen, I know what you are thinking.
But kids can't stomach this much.
Where's the happily ever after?
And to that I say, you don't always have to have a happy ending in order to tell a good story. And children would be just fine watching something like this. I mean, I turned out just fine. Don't get me wrong, The Little Mermaid is a lovely animated movie, and they did a beautiful work on Ariel. Plus the songs are memorable. What can you see? Someday I'll be part of your world. Oh well, seeing that Disney likes cashing in on remakes, maybe we're going to see a different, more serious take on The Little Mermaid. Unlikely. They lack the guts. Plus, all those sensitive parents would hate it. After all, your cute protagonist dying at the end of the movie is something most people aren't eager to see.